Breaking news. Guess what? Federal government has surrendered to terrorists. Can you believe that? Our own Nigeria that we all know, we know that Nigeria has never agreed that they are under the siege of any kind of terrorist, let alone surrendering to terrorists. But obviously, this is coming from another angle. Well, guys, very soon you get to know what this is all about, but please ensure you stay tuned till the very end as we have the latest gist for you. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and also comment in our session. All right, my dear people, right here. As we all know, Nigeria has been a place where there's been a lot of chaos and a lot of other issues going on around the country. But recently, even the president himself doesn't seem to even agree that Nigeria has been going through all of this. But we all know what is going on, how people are being killed, kidnapped, and ritualists here and there kidnapping people and using people for all kinds of stuff. But now that there are reports that the federal government has finally surrendered, well, let's find out more. All right, dear people, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. The coalition of over 52 northern groups on Sunday called on residents of Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, Niger states, currently grappling with the unprovoked killings, to protect themselves against terrorists who might want to attack or impose levies and taxes on them. The body, which puts the number of Northerners killed in the last 4 weeks at 500, also observed that there had been reports of upsurge in killings, abductions, maiming, and exploitation by AK-47 welding terrorists in the 4 states. The National Coordinator CNG Balarabe Rufai, who stated this during a press conference after the meeting of the body to review the security situation in the north, said it was high time the citizens rose up to defend themselves against aggressors. He stated that the coalition of the northern groups has revealed the resurgence of violent attacks across some northern states in recent days with deep concern. We are deeply disturbed by the despicable and irrepressible decimation and elimination of our people, the destruction of their livelihood, raping and exploitation of our women, and extortion of our poverty-stricken villages and towns by terrorists. In the last few days, armed bandits and terrorists across 4 northern states of Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, Niger have killed scores of helpless and defenseless citizens in addition to multiple kidnapping and other forms of exploitation. Regrettably, these killings, abductions, maiming, and exploitations have been going on incessantly with no respite in sight. The CNG has gathered shocking and frightening information that suggests that some of our villages are firmly under the control of bandits, where levies or taxes are imposed on our people, subjecting our poor people to further economic deprivation and devastation. The stories are condemnable and demoralizing, as over 500 innocent, defenseless, and impoverished Northerners were killed systematically in the last 4 weeks. Rufai added, in view of the above happenings, the CNG observed that government at all levels, particularly the federal government, has surrendered their rights and privileges to the bandits and terrorists, as the bandits operate parallel governments in villages and communities in Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, and Niger states, where they have imposed taxes and levies on the villages and people, kill people at will. What a pity. The government and its functionaries lack the political will and determination to decisively deal with the problems once and for all. The security forces are grossly understaffed, ill-equipped, and poorly motivated to confront the monstrous terrorists in an aggressive manner to eliminate them from their hideouts. It is also alleged that top security personnel are siphoning the little resources earmarked for the purpose of prosecuting the war. Therefore, the CNG calls on all traditional rulers to stand with their people in this difficult and scary situation to confront the challenges of our collective survival. Communities must work together under the traditional institutions, religious leaders, and community leaders to source an alternative method of preserving and protecting their lives, properties, and communities as our security architectures proves incapacitated and or reluctant to decisively and resolutely deal with the problem. Unfortunately, the political leaders who are supposed to protect our lives and properties are busy with their politicking without showing an iota of sympathy and empathy for the plight of our people. The CNG therefore advocates concerted and strategic efforts to create an independent community-based security outfit that can be funded through community efforts, donations from wealthy individuals, friends and associates of the North, among others, to take the war against this eminent existential threat to the hideouts of the hardened criminals. The CNG added, we reiterate our call to the traditional and religious leaders because of their proximity to the people and the trust they enjoy from our people that they must lead from the front by the setting an example. They should create and manage a special trust fund to support the community-based outfit. Hence, our people must rise up in an organized manner and defend themselves from the systemic annihilation, plundering of their resources and extortion by their terrorist enemies. The CNG also condemned as totally unacceptable the suspension of the Idom Mikiya program of Vision FM and its subsidiary Farin Wata TV by the federal government, describing it as an affront to freedom of speech and expression as contained in Nigeria's constitution. We call on federal government as a matter of urgency to rescind this unpopular and dictatorial decision that has no place in democratic governance. It is important we remind the government that it wrote on the fundamental rights of freedom of expression to capture power. It is therefore expected that the government will reciprocate by championing the freedom of speech and expression for all Nigerians without fear or favor, Rufai emphasized. Well, thank God the Northerners are beginning to see what other regions have been talking about, because other regions felt, oh, the North is being oppressed, so let's help them. But when they still decided to fight against other regions, saying that they were okay, but you can see how they're beginning to come out because they really cannot continue with the mess to which they're in. Well, guys, you've heard it all from here, and of course, we expect to hear from you. Please drop your comment. Don't forget to hit the like button. Remember also that you have a voice and speak so the world can hear you. All right, guys, do have a pleasant time. Bye.